April 22nd, and this is our backyard garden that was planted, I believe, in February. But the thing to notice is how differently the growth of this yellow squash and zucchini is compared to in our other beds, which do not have black cow, peat moss, or possibly as much chicken fertilizer. This is at least 4 or 5 times bigger, which just goes to show you what proper soil can do. In the same area, same sun, same everything else, just different soil. April 26th, and this is the monstera climbing up this tree, looking pretty dead. There's what's left of our original dirt hill.
Come on, Ray, hurry!
And some avocados coming back to life after being chewed by the goats and frozen by our cold weather. The Barbados cherry did one of the best. Tamarind making a comeback. Looking good but small. Berry tree, also one of the better, really good ones that we've selected. Lots of fruit coming on it. It's been producing small amounts but very regularly. There's a big one. New growth. A lot of new growth after losing a lot of leaves in the freeze. The pomegranate getting flowers. Also did very well in the freeze. Garcinia not looking too good, but it does have new growth, so still alive. Avocados still alive but looking awful. Same thing with that one. And our big winner is the fig tree. The fig just loves all this mulch. There's chicken fertilizer on it now, and it's a very happy plant. It will become a large hedge, and there's even figs on it. Little baby figs starting up here. This is a very happy tree. Our variegated lemon is a very unhappy tree, has never grown since we've gotten it. We're working on setting up solar powered water for these trees. So, do you want to explain anything you're doing there?
Well, I guess I could real quick. This is, oh no, did I break the wrong one?
The pump?
No, this is the wrong one. This one needs to have a separate float switch.
What will that do? Just continuously run? Or
I don't think it will even come on without the float switch. Darn it, you know what? Here's a little bilge pump.
bilge pump?
Just a bilge pump
Oh,
from
bilge
a boat.
pump.
360 gallons per hour, so that's 6 gallons a minute, which is a lot of water, really.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes, but it's only meant to like go up, about that high on a boat to get the water out of the bilge. So
Okay.
we'll see what kind of pressure we have.
Because it's got to come over this hill on the pond.
Right.
All right.
Right.
Well, there's lower spots, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, this is hardest water
Uh-huh.
because you have to carry the bucket so far.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like focusing back here. So then you just put the hose on there, and then it's going to be attached to the battery here. I'm probably just going to hook up to these on this one because
And that's the copper wires you were getting ready?
yeah, this is the other end of this.
Which is just a regular wire, or was that?
It's marine grade DC wire. It's pretty thick because I'm going, a pretty good distance. I thought I'd keep the battery in this tub so that if it rains or whatever, we'll just put that in there. And then on this one, the way this is set up, this solar panel has, the car adapter thing on
Okay.
it. So this charges the battery. And you think of the battery as like a bucket. And you're filling the bucket up. You know this already?
No, keep going. I want it on the tape.
Oh, okay. So you're basically filling the bucket up over there and emptying it here. So you just want to keep the bucket fuller than empty. That's
All right, so those are going to attach to the battery, and then where's the other end attached to?
To the bilge pump.
It looks thinner. Oh,
These are the wires that come with it.
Oh, okay. I see.
And so that's just the other end of it. There's a positive and a negative. And then this is meant to go underwater.
Okay.
And you just put it underwater. We do want to keep this part out of the water. And I've got a noodle I was going to cut and just put a noodle over this part of it so that it would float if it got that far.
Oh, where is that? Is that in here?
It's in the back of my
car. Oh, okay.
And then, so the hose is just attached to there, and then my plan is to just...
So that's pretty short, that hose you've cut. Or that was the hose you brought.
This is what I brought.
Okay, yeah. You're never going to reach anything.
What's that?
Yeah, this one.
That was like an extra piece I have. Yeah, that one will be fine.
Okay.
And I figured that we'll put this box like about here.
Okay.
Put the solar panel on top of it. We'll have to watch that it doesn't get blown into the...
Maybe we could tie it down or something. Like put a rope around the whole thing or something.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that. Just so that this doesn't end up in the water. But it's really pretty simple.
Okay, so then today we can't do anything?
No, we can.
Oh, even with that pump?
Oh. We'll try.
Okay. Because the one you wanted...
has an automatic float switch installed with it. This one's meant to have a separate float switch, which the float switch says if it's underwater, turn it on.
Oh, if it's low, in other words?
If there's water in the bottom of the boat,
right.
Then the float switch floats and the pump comes on.
So how will you do that in the pond?
Just throw it in.
But then how will the float switch work?
It'll say, oh, I'm underwater, and...
Oh, but it'll be running continuously then?
Yes.
And the difference with that one is it won't turn on?
I don't know if it will turn on without the float switch. I really thought I threw one in here that it's all built into one. I liked them separate on the boat because then you only have to replace one or the other because the float switch goes bad in the pond. So.
Okay. Are the tomatoes good amount? Still hanging on, I guess. Lots of cherries. One big cherry tomatoes. Born as of April 26th, about 2.5 feet tall. And yellow squash has been producing. But as you can see, it is not nearly as high as the backyard garden yellow squash, which
Because I harvested some big ones yesterday.
from here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was out here with Brian. He said that they were ready to go. Now,
Yeah.
are they what are they called?
I know. I keep forgetting
Hand
the name.
something?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a squash.
Yeah.
But I have to tell you, even though they're bushes are big. Doesn't look like their fruit's going to be any. Their vegetables are going to be any bigger.
Well, you know, this whole plant looks like it's those things. Maybe it's.
Yeah, maybe it's just a
bigger
different
one.
varietal.
But I thought, yeah, I don't see any yellow squash.
I don't see any regular squash here.
Did you? Oh, here's a zucchini. Here's a very large, or a few zucchini.
Well, no, it's not that. The ones that we got yesterday were bigger, much bigger. Huh. Whose garden is this?
Robert Fisher.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Well, he did this as a sample backyard garden.
Huh.
And he mixed it with soil like you'd have to do at home.
Huh. And what's this?
These are different kinds of. Yeah, that's zinnia. That's basil. We have some stevia if you've never tried it.
Is it okay to just, is it the purple flowers?
Well, there's cinnamon basil. This is the stevia.
Huh.
If you want to taste the leaf, you know, that's that sweetener.
Oh, is that the sweetener?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, wow, it is.
Oh.
Yeah, you can put that in your tea, you know, whatever. Fresh out of the ground.
Do we have those seeds, or we?
I bought that plant at Home Depot.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it'd be nice to do some.
very
Are we gonna? Are we
sweet,
gonna
isn't
put?
it?
We should grow some herbs.
we do. They're over by the cooler
Around
now.
the cooler.
Yeah.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, because nobody was really picking them out of the field, and when they were picked, they don't stay fresh for long, and they were just getting wasted. It wasn't a good way to do it. So they're planted right in front of the cooler now, so people can just pick them right then and there.
Oh, okay. I didn't know those were ours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they just planted peppers yesterday.
I was here for about 2.5 hours yesterday.
Or not yesterday, Thursday.
Yeah, so I don't know if there's a lot of strawberries left.
Oh, well, there's
harvest.
certainly a lot of cherry tomatoes, but we kind of even said we weren't going to harvest those anymore. We were going to let people pick their own because,
We have so much.
yeah.
But the bigger tomatoes
Did you see this?
are growing.
Yeah, they're starting to turn red, and that's what I was saying. We need to go get some of that palm mulch and put it under the heavy tomatoes that are sitting on the ground, and we'll need that for the squashes and stuff
We're
anyway.
gonna plant more squash. I assume they're gonna plant more squash.
Yellow squash?
Yeah.
Well, she did 3 plantings. The whole row is planted.
Well,
She did it in 3 stages, 2 weeks apart.
okay. So that's what we're gonna get.
So yeah, so it's staggered, so it'll produce 2 weeks apart.
Yeah. But it should grow a little bit later because it grew pretty quickly from what we had.
Yeah, I brought my...
Show you the whole thing. I'm so excited. I put this on a float so that it wouldn't be sucking the muck into it,
Okay.
just to keep that better.
So how does that trigger it then if it's floating already?
Oh, well, you know, the problem turned out, okay, like, you know those things that you jump your battery with? There's no power to them. That was my problem, not the float switch.
Oh.
I didn't even need that float switch.
Oh.
So this is like, you do this as a manual, goes with you either turn it on or off, like up my left.
So that's the same one you had this morning?
Exactly the same thing. I'm going to take that out now.
Okay.
It was like a wasted
Okay.
trip, but oh well. So that's floating. This is just to keep that dry.
Okay.
It can get splashed and stuff, but it should go underwater.
Okay.
And then, whoever does this besides me is gonna need to think about this, but I put the hose up over that
Okay.
because this is higher than where I'm going.
Okay. Give it some gravity.
Yeah, gravity. And then the other thing, I got it working first by putting it directly to the solar panel and skip the battery. If it goes off, then all the water runs back down there. If you do this, only this much runs back down.
Okay.
So you don't have to start all over again.
So do you think it's going at that speed of 6 gallons a minute?
No, it's not going 6 gallons a minute. It's going 2 gallons a minute. I measured it
Oh, huh.
with the bucket.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. This solar panel is not
2
keeping
gallons.
up.
Oh.
If you look at this
Uh-huh.
in here, don't get in the ants. You hit display right here.
Okay.
and then it tells you how much power is left in the battery.
6.
We're down to 6%.
Okay.
So actually we ought to
What did it start with?
100.
Oh.
So I'm going to actually turn it off for a while
Mhm.
to let the... See, it's back up to 100 because the solar panel's charging right now. Oh, back up a little.
Oh.
So we'll let the battery...
It's back up to 100?
Um,
How could that be?
because you're getting the full... You're getting like a 15-volt push,
Uh-huh.
but the barrel's empty. If you think of this as a barrel of water, the barrel's empty, but
Oh, I think I
it's
know what you
filling
mean.
back up again.
Like a water pump, kind of.
Yeah, this fills up the water
Yeah,
tank,
right.
and that drains it. And it's draining faster
So
than
does
it's
it tell
filling.
you though when it's a full charge in there?
I charged it in
Or
the
only
car.
when you put it in the wire and then you check the display?
Only when you put the wire in and check the display. Like, I bet it's not even up to 10 if we leave it. Oh, it's 10. 9 or 10.
Okay, so at that rate, 10 minutes or so?
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt to
15.
do more.
Yeah.
And I charged it in the car on the way down here because that charges it fast. That's like
Oh.
it's.
And how long do you think it lasts once you have it fully charged?
Well, this battery is kind of worn out.
Oh.
You know, you can only.
Oh,
put
so it
many
won't go
times.
all the way up to a real
It
brand
doesn't
new?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because this is like 2.5 years old.
Okay,
And
and
I
what's,
use it a lot.
that's just a 1150, what does that mean, 1150?
Well, this is like totally overkill for the battery. You just need a car battery. But this I use in the car because it's got the inverter on it, so I can plug my laptop in it.
Uh-huh.
It's got a thing to blow up the mattress when you go camping. It's got you can jump your car. This is
You know, I see now they come with the manual, you can do it with your foot.
really.
Seen that? I think it looks just like that, except it has the part for your foot to do it too.
To charge it with your foot. Yeah, so this is total overkill, but it's the only battery I had. So
So what would you need for this setup?
car battery,
Oh, which is how many volts?
12.
Oh, instead of that's 1150?
I don't know what the 1150 is. No, this is a 12-volt battery.
Oh,
It's a car battery with a lot of extras, and it's getting hot too. So I'm not really covering it. I'm kind of shading it.
oh, okay.
So yeah, so you have to keep an eye on that. Brian was totally right. You have to babysit.
You
And
just
then-
have to be here while it's doing this.
Yeah, and then the other thing is when I'm moving the hose around, it pulled it down, and yeah, and I guess that's really about it. I don't know if this is going to reach way back there without moving it,
Right.
but the end.
But really it could be moved. Well, the most it could be moved is over there.
Or you could screw a hose into the end of that,
Oh, right.
because I think that this just gets the water to there, and then it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me go see how the flow looks.
So it's turned off right now.
Oh. Mango. I don't know, you know, when they're that little though, they ever grow big again.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, did you ever do one from seed? I've got a couple from seed that, you know, they like got this big the first seed. It's already up to 75.
Wow. After like 5 minutes?
Yeah, not bad. It's not a good charge though, you know what I mean?
What? How much water is coming out? What a great idea. Look at that. Phenomenal. Excellent.
I'm happy.
Excellent. Excellent. This is well worth it. I know, because then you could just sit out here for a couple hours and do it this way.
It's so much work to drag
Yeah,
them back to here.
definitely.
Those aren't bad.
That is great flow. That is awesome.
that awesome?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's excellent.
You know, those,
So how many minutes are you doing a piece?
I'm not counting.
Or what do you think? Just
What-
till it looks soaked
well,
or whatever.
What I was doing was soaking the outside like this.
Yeah,
And getting all the chicken stuff wet.
right. What a great idea though, look at that.
And then I just did this, and then I went and watered some.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah, excellent. But then how long do you think this will last? Let's time it. You don't have a,
I do on my
A watch?
phone. Oh, how long do we think
That charge,
will last?
yeah.
Totally depends on the
Oh.
clouds and.
Yeah, excellent
But
though.
it's neat that it's just the sun.
Definitely, definitely.
Well, and the waste electricity from the car too on the way down. Yay, they're gonna love it.
Yeah.
So,
Actually,
yeah.
we could show people even this afternoon. You know, because just the simplicity of the solar panel system in itself is just something to see, you know. So we could demo this even.
Yeah, you know, I'd love to, and then people know how to do it.
Yeah, yeah, let's do that. Let's
because
give a
it is,
demo on this.
Because you have to baby it. Brian was right. It's not.
So what about the rain barrel? That wouldn't really,
Well, actually, it
or we
would,
could stock
because
some.
if you put a rain barrel right there, we just fill up the rain barrel.
Yeah, and it would be just that much closer.
And we could actually maybe put a float switch in the rain barrel that was like opposite, that it would turn off when it was full. And then when people are here, they could just water from the rain
But the
barrel.
rain barrel without power wouldn't do this, right? There wouldn't be enough gravity back.
Oh.
This is being pumped. This isn't
This is
gravity.
being pumped.
Hmm.
If you put the rain barrel up high,
Yeah, like a water tower.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, this is what I was doing. But
Excellent. I'd say totally successful. Dragon fruit dead here, but the roots, and that's what's happening. A lot of the roots are still alive.
should we pull that off?
And yeah, right, cut it off. See how right there it's green?
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I've got some scissors.
yeah, cut it. And actually, so it needs a label. So I'll go looking for the label first.
Yeah.
This work, you know, I don't really do a lot of wheatgrass. I do a lot of broccoli leaves because I've got a lot of broccoli in my garden, and most of the broccoli plant is the leaves. It's not the florets. And I'm like, why am I going to waste all that? So I do a lot of broccoli leaves in mine. So that looks like it's done. Now, it does come with a screen, and sorry, that's my fault. I don't want the machine bad because I messed it up.
Okay, where's my
Oh yeah.
thing there? So I can actually
Where's that clear square?
Wait, apple staples here?
Yes.
The clear one, yeah.
It's down there.
Square one?
Oh wait, we're not supposed to clean yet. Don't forget.
Right. Don't clean yet. That's part 2.
Oh, don't clean.
We can.
Get this wheatgrass out of there.
I would just like the record to say that I don't have a lot of
1
broth.
pound, 4 ounces.
And I
Oh,
don't
look
have
at the
any
foam.
broth.
The foam.
Less foam.
That means less RPM, so it's got to mean less RPMs.
Yep.
What
was the weight?
This is definitely wetter than there. That's,
And the pulp,
that's
you have to weigh the
definitely-
pulp.
definitely
So,
wetter.
1 pound, 4 ounces.
Juice versus
All right, so far I'm winning.
12 ounces.
12 ounces of pulp.
12 ounces of pulp.
What do you think? Half an ounce?
What you need, one thing you need to know though.
Which totally makes
you
sense,
gotta
though.
add
Well, I'm thinking the pulp weighs more because
Yeah,
there's more
it's
fluid in it.
Fluid. It's equaling
Right.
together.
So the less
But-
poundage is the better,
you know,
less juice.
You know, the two total have to add up the same on each one to make it exact. So go ahead. So mine was
1 pound, 8 ounces of juice.
plus
The pulp was
90.
9.5 ounces.
Okay, so what do we have there? 8.
no, that's mine.
That was
that'd
yours,
be 2
yeah.
pounds, what, 4 ounces total?
Yeah, 2 pounds, 4 ounces. That's total. So that's the other thing, just to make sure weigh
I
up.
did spill a little juice though.
1 pound,
1
7
pound,
ounces.
7
So,
ounces plus.
let's see.
How many did you need?
I'm gonna do 2 batches, so I need
2
I need
pounds,
6,
2
I only
ounces.
have 1.
Is that right?
16 and 7 is 23 plus 11 is 34
16.
ounces. Divided
So
by
it's
16
it'd
is
be
2
2 pounds, 2
and 2
ounces.
ounces.
Are you still 100% right now?
And how much was the pulp on this? Is
So 16 and 4 is
12
20,
ounces.
32.
So 2 pounds.
Yep.
100% fruit one.
So we did have a little more.
Okay.
All right, who's next? Do we have another one?
But she didn't have as much product. So in a sense, we're not really, you know,
taste it.
we're not even. We're not even on anyone. Because she had 2 more ounces, she had 2 more ounces, and I have.
We can taste it.
And taste it, yeah.
Yep, quality.
All right, let's divide it up. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
My cup. With my cup.
Where's my cup? Our big juicing competition. That's on film.
Are we losing people?
They went over there to get.
Oh, the broccoli.
But he can hear clearly. Oh, whose is that?
Dripping in there.
Whose cup is in there?
Well, that's mine, which means I'm not drinking out of mine. I'm drinking out of
That's
somebody
mine.
else's
That
cup.
was yours, okay.
Oh, germs.
Yeah, but this somebody spilled in the pouring. If
Yeah.
you want to wipe that now, I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. So we've got one more juicer to the
Champion?
champion.
Okay. Well, we're doing a
You wanna do that
competition.
one?
We might as well throw it in,
I got it.
right?
All right.
She give you a funny look. Like, are you supposed to try to do sweet, sour, salty, whatever, like all this stuff?
Lemon is actually alkalizing for the body. Alkalizes your pH in your body.
So is that good or bad?
It's very good.
But I mean, I'm talking about just flavor.
For the girls.
Woohoo, girls! You like delightful recipes.
Yes, lots of torque.
Yeah.
All right, let's try it. It's supposed to be the best in the world.
Where'd you get it?
Oh, don't get your fingers in there.
According to their website.
Oh, you're really? Oh, yeah.
Right.
They can say anything.
Well, everybody says their juicer.
Wait, where's the juice?
Sparky
gonna
likes it.
Where is the juice?
Oh.
Where's the juice gonna go?
It's going to go right out the end.
Yep, right out of the.
Well, am I missing a?
Where's
the pulp gonna go?
Yeah, there's a screen for
Oh,
that.
I see. Okay.
So it's all.
All right.
the same
So
place.
far, maybe this has to be open a little.
No, it's like my juicer. It's gonna. I think you're gonna find it. It's gonna be. You
probably
gotta
have
fill
to
up
get a
those
bunch of
gears.
it in.
Where's the opener?
There it
Oh, there's-
comes.
Actually, I gotta say though, it's very easy to turn this.
We got a nice long handle.
Yeah,
That
if
does
anybody
help.
else wants to try this, you know, like if you were desperate and the power was gone and you needed to
Oh,
juice
you're
the grass.
back, licking out the back.
Yeah.
That's where the juice is coming.
That stinks.
Yeah, there's
Are
a
you
hole, there's an opening under there.
Oh,
yeah.
juice
We're missing.
Hurry, give her a cup.
Wait a minute.
No, you can't do that.
Can't be there.
You know what?
No.
It's because the table's leaning backwards.
No, you can't crank the handle with that there.
Well, there's a hole
Something's
there.
not right.
Oh, you know what? It
Let's-
does need to be. The table's slanted. We need to like do it this way.
So
Well, no, you can't turn the handle though. There's something,
No,
something not quite
no, but
right
if the
there.
angle was down instead of this
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Crank on it.
All right, you guys
Okay, we'll
hold
just
it.
hold it.
But anyway, like I said, if you didn't have power and you wanted
If
to
the power was
juice,
out, you need 2 hands.
This
you need 2
juicer-
people, one to hold the table sideways.
yeah, right.
Like the city workers, right? How
Well,
many
we-
people does
we-
it take to make juice?
We've got a foam
And
issue.
it's quiet.
We've got a
Quiet.
foaming
And
issue.
it's gonna give you a drop of juice.
Yeah, you got
Gives you
trouble.
exercise
It's
too.
And so
It's gonna
the-
be about.
That's what my middle one did. It gave you a lot of surplus but no juice.
Well, that's what the other.
It's still inside there.
Same thing. The other one that I just did. I mean, I literally got 1 shot of juice, and it was a great big handful of grass that I put in there.
Oh,
About the same as what she put in this one.
Looks like there's a lot
But I
of
got,
It should
I
be
got,
level, you know.
It
I mean,
looks
if
like
it's
there's a lot of
supposed to
juice
work,
inside
it
of
should
it.
be at a
cylinder.
level.
They're just not
spot.
coming out.
Yeah.
You can't until it gets up to that height.
I think the guy that
Okay, here it comes.
I think he was selling these. I think that's why he.
How much did you pay, Sue?
I'm not telling you.
Too much?
Not because of that, because I'm not telling you. I got a very special price.
So what's retail on it?
They're $45.
Really?
I have extra if anybody wants one.
Okay, did anybody read the directions before?
It
Anyway,
Something just don't seem right.
I know, it doesn't.
I like it.
No, we didn't read
Put
the
a
instructions.
carrot in there.
Let me go look at
Why do you like it,
Put
Sue?
a carrot in there. Maybe
Let's
just-
try this. Is this
I
for
think-
somebody's? This is Heather's.
Yeah.
Can I try
There's
this?
extra. I'll get more. I want one of those. I like Aunt Craig stuff.
Well, I have some more in my car.
Do you?
Yes.
You have what in your car? I don't have any money
No,
right
the
now.
only juice that's down there is the juice
All right.
from the
I know this is
spring.
your recipe, but we're testing it out.
I wonder if we got that back thing in
Oh,
back.
you know what? There's this.
It's stealing your apple.
I know, she's messing up my recipe.
I'm just seeing if it does the apples, if it does this or that. you
I
know?
think in
I've got
juicing
apples.
I think that
competitions,
thing will juice anything.
that's called stealing.
So yeah. The point is, if you had no power, here is a juicer for $45.
If you
Juice
lived on
your
a-
grass. That will juice anything.
Juice your yard.
Test it. Something hard.
I
Give
got
me
a
carrot.
generator
Give me a carrot. Give me
and
a
10,000 gallons of fuel to run it with.
Let's try a carrot. That's the real test. These probably have to be like chopped.
Okay.
Break it.
What- Somebody better do something funny. What am I supposed to be videotaping
Does it
here?
have a picture of where the juice is supposed to come out?
Oh, I haven't gotten that far yet.
You have to obviously cut these in.
Right.
Yeah.
Including my white pants. I'm shooting for that.
Yeah, that's what they use for lipstick and blush. Beets.
Do they really?
Yeah, that's the natural. And for egg color dyes.
There.
If you're looking for dyeing your eggs.
I
with
did
natural.
I did those. I did my
Oh.
eggs with beets
Blew
once.
half the dust away.
And then, my latest vision, I don't think we really need it.
How come?
Uh,
Why wouldn't we need it?
I don't know.
Got the cucumber in there, Mark?
Got cucumber, have beets.
You want any more cucumbers?
I think he's done.
I think, yeah, I don't even think I could fit it. I'm really impressed with the volume of that, though. That's drier than the Samson does, for sure.
Is it really?
Bye. All right, thanks. Sure, just leave them in the ditch.
How dry was the
So-
pulp of your hand cream pie?
It's
All
very
right,
dry.
ready for
It's
samples.
dry.
Very,
I'm
very
ready.
dry.
There's only 3 in this one. I figured I'd spare
Go easy
everyone.
on us.
3
John,
bulbs.
you want some?
Oh, slow.
Okay.
Let me get some for Brian there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I try to quit, thanks.
Oh, you're going to love this, Brian. This will clean you out.
What's good about the garlic, it's a natural antibiotic.
Yeah.
It kills any
It'll keep
bacteria
the vampires
and virus.
away. Yeah, and I just watched Twilight, and probably all you farm people have good smelling blood. So those of you who have good smelling blood, you got to watch out for the vampires. I don't know. I missed
There's
the
bee
whole thing.
pollen in there
The middle
and
Vampires do not
spirulina.
like it, so we're-
That's what I'm saying.
I need you to
This is
do
our
this again.
vampire protection.
Cheers.
Cheers. I told the girl that I'm the life coach for. We just watched Twilight. That's why.
Today is April 30th. This is the forced planting of the sweet luscious corn.
Now, your plan is to take over after the corn is done.
Well, the objective was,
So this is the actual corn capsule there. Huh?
You have a little bit of a formation of a
Yeah, there's a corn
right,
there.
and that hopefully, as I said, there's enough corn that'll fertilize one another. You should plant corn in groups of 3 or 4 rows, not single rows. But rabbits are having a field day with the
Now,
beans.
is this pumpkin or squash?
No, there's 1 row of spaghetti squash and 1 row of butternut squash. Beans or something with nitrogen in the soil, turn it in under the cover crop this fall when you start to plant.
So you're saying the rabbits are eating all the beans?
Well, they're eating some of them.
Down to the,
Yeah.
almost down to the roots here. They were hungry on
Yeah.
that one.
Right.
I planted a little demonstration decoration garden over there for
I know.
backyard gardeners.
That's doing phenomenal.
And I planted, I did a tripod type thing, pole beam to run across. And I think there's one, I think the rabbits got stuff. They get up about that far and then the rabbits will just eat them off.
Now, what can you do about the rabbits?
Nothing, really. There's,
Well, they
unless
say
you've got a
like
fence.
cayenne pepper, garlic
I've
spray.
heard that,
No.
yeah, but
What's a sandwich world?
yeah.
I've heard of that. I've never heard of it with rabbits.
Rabbits, there's so many of them. If you had a backyard garden, you'd probably fence it with chicken wire or something. That's the best way.
So this corn's doing better though than theirs over there, right?
I think it did.
Yeah, there's more with that.
I was glad I came outside.
Yeah, I was here Sunday. Saturday, I think I went to the solar festival.
Yeah.
We had-
Are you coming with your tour?
Oh, that's definitely plenty of
enough,
people,
plenty
yeah.
to go.
But, you know, more can come, and if there's more than 10 and more than a couple of groups of 10, we'll split it up with a couple of, he wants to know if he should get another speaker to do the tour. So, okay, so just to re-say this again, this corn you're thinking will be ready in maybe 3 weeks.
It's tasseling coming along. I'm hoping it'll be ready in about 3 weeks. And so the upper end is be quite a while. But I replanted some of these beans. They're just beginning to come up because I saw what the rabbits were doing and hoping they would.
What kind of beans are they?
These are Blue
green
Lake
beans?
pole beans.
Pole beans.
The objective was for them to run up the corn
Uh-huh.
and then use the corn as a stake. And but we had to, and that would have been ideal had it done what it was supposed to do. It's come up all like this right here. Wait a couple of weeks and then plant
There's
the beans.
one down here next to.
See, this one's looking pretty good right here. It's beginning to wind its way up the corn. And but this one's doing good here. But the corn is a little small for it.
So do you water? Well, yeah, you water.
Yeah, I've got this morning to put some water on it.
That's pretty impressive though, those tassels. So do they need to start having bug control then?
I talked to Val on it a couple of days ago, a week ago, I guess it was. And we need to start spraying this pretty regularly. We sprayed it once to control, there were some insects that were eating the top of the corn. Here was one. See it down in there where they're eating it? So we sprayed it once. Then side dressed all the corn with that fertilizer.
Mm-hmm.
And but I don't know this outside row here. I don't know what happened to it.
There's something eating that one there.
Yeah, right there's. Yeah, but we need to start keeping a pretty close eye on the bugs. It's getting that time of year. But the beans, I don't see any evidence of any bugs on them. They're usually the first to show signs of it. The squash looked good.
Yeah.
So one row is spaghetti squash and one row is butternut.
I'm surprised theirs isn't the same size because they did theirs earlier.
What is this, 2 teams?
Well, that's White Rabbit, Brian and Valerie, the owners.
Oh, okay.
And then this is the CSA. And other than that, these fields we did all together. But these two were the ones we separated. And And they had planted theirs earlier,
Well,
and
once your tomatoes are gone, you don't restart them again? You
Not
don't
till
have-
fall.
Oh, you have, okay.
No,
yeah,
you
that's
don't
what I
do
meant.
anything in Florida in July and August in the way of farming.
Do you rotate? Do you rotate?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Rotation is, for organic farmer, rotation is crucial.
Yeah.
One of the big problems you run into, particularly in Florida, nematodes with tomatoes, and if you don't rotate those somewhere else next fall, we'll plant them again next fall. And if you didn't, they would, nematodes and various diseases, you wouldn't have any tomatoes.
we haven't even had any nematode problems this year.
No,
Everybody's surprised.
right.
Planted enough beans.
Hey, that helps.
Yeah.
That helps. But I see there's a few nice tomatoes over there.
Yeah, yeah.
We had a bad frost in January. We attempted to cover, and did cover, and salvage the tomatoes and a lot of stuff. We lost a little bit, but tomatillas lost.
Yeah, these held on though. We cut them all back and they're producing. But I mean, those aren't our real crop. Those are
No.
just extras. The real one, we'll go across the street.
Tomatoes, they're just on their final legs, really. These came out and were cut back, but the others were covered.
Well, don't the little cherry tomatoes like to be cut back? I mean, mine always seem to do better after I cut
We'll
them
go
back.
across the street. You'll see the difference. These weren't. Nothing was done to these, and then the ones across the street were pretty heavily.
I found that, in fact, I've got cherry tomatoes coming up in my house all over the place.
You
And-
can't throw a rotten one away.
Exactly.
You've got to put it in the garbage because
Exactly
wherever
right.
that
Oh,
landed, you're
okay.
going to have
Become
to
a weed.
plant.
Yeah.
One of the things that we're trying to do is get more, individuals involved with different crops, and rather than just come out and work as labor.
Right.
So that
That's been working well.
it's been working extremely well. Somebody's in charge of a particular crop.
Okay.
So what is that, what mulch is that over there?
That right there is horse combination sawdust and horse manure.
Well, this
Okay.
this field is the horse manure, and then over there is coconut palms and mulch.
I thought that was like horse.
Yeah, that's the stick.
That's your goal.
That works excellent. Well, that's what we did a lot of on these fields all year long. We tilled it in early in August and just repeatedly did it at least 3 or 4 times. Heavy with it.
Did you ever make a tea with it?
No,
Well,
we did try that. We did
it-
try that.
Tea works great if you've got a small plot,
Yeah.
but it doesn't make
Too
a
big.
We tried it because that was supposed to be a fire ant control method, and it didn't work
I
for
I
that.
haven't seen anything.
What, do you just mix it with water?
Let it sit.
Let it
You
steep,
put a
literally.
pile of it in a bucket and put water and just let it sit.
It literally makes a tea and
then
you
just-
pour it on your vegetables.
Okay.
Great for houseplants.
I'm gonna do that up north.
We'd had a chicken manure, a lot of it that was spread on.
Yeah,
on
that's
some of
these
this.
pellets.
And then that was plowed in and disc in, and then we came back and side dressed this with
Actually, that's
pelleted.
done a lot because this is dark green now, and it wasn't that green.
This is pelleted chicken manure, basically what it is.
Well, what
And
I did
it's-
up north is I started a worm bin, little red worms, and I had it all in my kitchen. Tough too, and that was fantastic.
Yeah.
And I saw it at Walmart. They were selling it $4.95 for a gallon of it.
Of worm tea?
No, this was the actual worm dropping. I had a 3-tier
Worm
bin.
castings?
And it kept whatever dropped down, but then there was some liquid that it made itself. I put a coffee can underneath it and collected the liquid, and I used that as tea.
Yeah, I have one of those 3-layer systems, and the bottom is
But
the tea.
I'm so impatient. I never waited long enough
Oh.
till they finally ate everything and right up to the top. So I was there picking out worms when I was trying to put it around the garden.
Do you have space for a good sized garden?
I had a 25 by 50
That's a good size.
backyard. My husband said I had the only truck patch in the city.
Right, that's a good size. That's
Now
about,
she lives in 2 condominiums, so she
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
anymore.
it's kind of tough to do
And I
that
don't like
condo.
container planting because I don't get the thrill of digging and pulling weeds. And
I
all
use
sorts of things.
containers at the house. and I've had some pretty good success with peppers and tomatoes in containers. You've got to water every other day.
I think I
It takes a
overwatered
lot
mine
of
because I ended
attention.
up with the black spot on them. So I overwatered.
But they're about gone now, but I've had tomatoes since January at the house. And I had some pepper, that was yellow bell pepper. I got several off of it at the beginning of the season, and they were good sized yellow bell pepper. And then I cut it back because it got frostbit, and it's loaded down with little ones about like that now.
That's great.
You have to have a place also that you get an sufficient amount of sun, and I don't have that.
That's you get a minimum 6 hours of sun.
That's
to get
nice,
it.
yeah.
And down here, it's better to get the morning up through mid-afternoon than it is the late day sun. Late day sun gets so hot.
Yep.
Cooks it for a while. It literally does. That's why you don't grow anything down here in July and August. But, we'll start back in August seeding for planting in October. We'll start with tomato seeds and pepper seeds. And,
What do you think is going to last past the end of this month?
about the only thing that's going to last past the end of May is corn, squash. There should be, depending on how, if you don't get the borers in the squash, borers have a field day on. They bore their way into the stalk and just kill it.
Overnight.
Almost. You can see it wilted. You know, it's fine one day and you come out the next day and it's wilted. And if the borers don't get in it, we should have cucumber, pepper. Should last through.
How about these fields? Nothing?
Not really. I don't see anything over there. Okra, yes.
Now, when everything's gone, then do you till it?
It'll be tilled to keep the weeds down.
And then you add
And
the
then
compost?
back any compost we can get, we'll add. And then in the middle of summer, we'll come in and plant beans as a cover crop.
And then turn them over?
And then turn them over before we plant anything else.
That's what we did last year. We collected all the beans first, but and sunflowers, but
I used to do a grass, the ryegrass.
Ryegrass does
and
well.
Then turn it, and turn
I
it
was
over.
accustomed to use something called vetch,
Yes.
which is a vining type thing that
But I
really.
think a bean breaks down much more quickly
Vetch
than
is in the
the
legume
grass.
family, as opposed to the ryegrass, but the beans will put nutrition into the soil, whereas ryegrass won't.
You have another little corn behind you. Pretty tough.
yeah, and there's those. Yeah, I didn't expect them to be red like that.
They will, and then they'll turn
brown.
as they mature. They'll turn more brown, and that's when you.
And gold, yellow, white.
They'll completely dry up and turn dark brown when it's mature.
That sort of gives you the indication that it's ready to be
That's
picked.
one of the first indications that it's getting close. Is when those silks turn dark brown and start drying up. Not when they begin to turn, but when they kind of dry up.
So
that's when you got to watch the corn boll.
Is the pollinating parts, like, can you see them right now? Are they not ready?
Actually, if you take this right here, it drops down. It takes one of these seeds. See, that's blowing, but it takes one of these to get a grain of corn.
An ear of corn? Grain? One seed?
That's why, and I'm afraid this will end up that way. You'll have some spots on the ear that won't have any grains on it, and that's because it hasn't been pollinated.
Because this needs to be really pretty thick.
Exactly, right.
There should be touching, they're almost touching is what I was told. I had a whole row of them.
You can't do it down here touching. There's not enough nutrition in the soil.
Do you have any problems with birds?
Birds, little seedlings, as they first come through the ground, birds will pick up some of them, but otherwise no.
Do you think we should be hand pollinating?
Wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt a bit. See how that's blowing? See there?
Nice wind should do it if they were close enough.
Yeah, if it's close enough, that's the biggest problem, is that when they're not close enough. But that silk, when that hits that, when that pollen hits the silk, every one of those silks represent a grain of corn.
Wow. And just sitting on top like that?
Uh-huh. That's all it takes.
Because it's like a chemical exchange?
I don't exactly know what, the technology involved, but that silk represents a grain of corn.
Wow.
And one of this represents a grain
Kernel.
of corn.
Wow.
And if this goes down and on that silk, then it pollinates it.
Wow.
It's hormonal, I think.
What?
Hormones?
It
Get down into the...
I don't know enough of the technical terminology, but I know that's what it does.
Wow. I think, yeah, we definitely should be doing it
But
by
that
hand.
would be a good idea, really. Just take that. See how that's blowing? Now, if that were the rows of corn like it ought to be, see, it would get a bunch of
Yes.
bunch
Yeah,
of
I don't
stalks.
think we're going to get it if we don't hand pollinate the way
And,
this is spread out.
So that's a good idea. Really. We ought to do that because, see, the wind will blows it. You saw how it blows it. Well, it'll eventually, when this gets big enough, mature enough, they'll all blow away. And if they don't hit a silk,
Yeah, because normally when it's so packed, they would just fall down the
Right.
stalk. But
Right.
this is
Right.
gonna.
are
I
you
wonder what
ladies?
you'll be doing, Susan.
Are you ladies joining or?
They're
We're
taking.
thinking about
Okay.
it. Yeah.
You're here another month, or a week?
Almost a month.
Okay,
When
and
do you
she's
come
leaving
back?
a week.
End of October.
End of October. That's a good time. We'll just be.
I probably won't get back to the end of November.
Yeah, we get into the early planting stages in October. Prior to that, we'll do some seeding. We try, like the tomatoes, as many of the heirloom tomatoes as we can get, seeds, and they just.
What we could do as an experiment is we could hand pollinate these, and if they don't choose to do that on theirs, we don't tell them the
I
secret.
see what you're trying to do.
That's a good idea.
You're going to say, hey, we have corn, you don't.
That's a good idea.
They probably don't have time.
Right,
Their
exactly.
chickens
It'd be
and
hard
horses
for
and
you to
everything
have a
else.
field of corn to hand pollinate it.
You have chickens? You have chickens.
There's 250 chickens. I think they're behind.
Do you have any ducks or geese or?
No. There's sheep. There's cows.
We're over there.
How
Yeah.
many horses?
They just have one small horse who is like herding the goats. She's hanging out with the goats.
Now, do you use the goat manure also for composting? or-
Yeah, well, we put some around. There's fruit trees in the back. We'll go up there in a minute. But here we used actually the chickens. We had a chicken tractor, and they also were on this field all summer long. We kept moving them, and they were fertilizing too.
They're good for
all of these.
insects too, aren't they?
Yeah,
Eat
we
the
tried to
insects.
give them the grubs. They picked at some, but
It just depends on what they do, right?
that's what we'll do in the summer too. Is they'll be on this.
But they damage tomatoes and chickens too.
Yeah, they put one little peck in them.
Exactly, and it's gone, right? But they'd be great until these beans start blooming. When they start blooming, then they can start picking up blooms. Anyway, that's. I think by Saturday, this ought to pretty well be.
Blown off.
No,
Oh.
be right, just right. And some of it's okay right now.
How can you tell when it's just right?
Just like this one's pretty good right now.
Oh, but
See,
how
when you-
easily it comes off.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right. When you pull on it, when you kind of run your hand over it.
Yeah. Okay, so we haven't lost any time then.
No.
I'm camping this weekend, so
I'll be back after Saturday.
and I'm camping next weekend too. We got 2 Cub Scout events to end. But I could put that out, or you could in your. Definitely. All right.
Since it's, we'll do that.
And that'll take care of that.
Looks like you might have about maybe a dozen.
Yeah. So you have to. You can't do it with on the same plant. It has to go to another plant.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, really? They're unisex?
It doesn't matter. Pollen is pollen, as far as that silk is concerned.
Wow. Oh, look at that. See the bean wrapping around?
That's what it's supposed to do right there.
That's a
exactly
great example.
Now that's not going to strangulate the formation of the top there.
No, it won't. It won't damage that at all. Yeah, that's no, that won't work that at all.
There's some trying to get up there.
Right, and it'd be good to take these and wrap around.
Yeah, they're all
Yep,
starting
wrap
to
around
stick
them.
out. So yeah, that would be a good project for Saturday. Like that one, he's caught on. And then the squash there, that's a good example behind you. That'll start filling in.
Right.
The purpose of that is weed control.
That's a big help as that squash covers the soil. The weeds they just don't grow in the shade. That's what it amounts to.
Yeah. Oh no, it's all day, yeah.
I don't see them now.
I know. I don't know if they moved them.
I don't either. They were back in the back over there.
Yeah. They're still. Yeah, we'll have to find them.
I wouldn't think they'd put them back on the other side. I don't know. They may be hidden behind some of that stuff.
All right. Well, I'll continue on the tour. So
Okay.
that's a good plan
All
for Saturday.
Well, nice to meet you all. I hope you make the right decision.
Yeah, well, there's more stuff coming. I'll tell you what's new in a couple of weeks.
All right, sounds good.
They're going to be torpedo
zucchini
size.
is humongous.
Be great for zucchini bread, so you better.
What is that? About 16 inches?
Oh, at least. But look
Yeah.
at the circumference of that thing.
Yeah, that's giant.
The only thing is that sometimes they get pissy. You know.
Strawberries at what day? April 30th. Still getting lots of strawberries.
Or is it because the way did she have them covered up like this?
Well, I think what these are probably high. And she.
Than people can eat. You know.
Oh, these are really. That's like eating sugar.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead. We'll eat our way up to the tomatoes, and then you can eat the tomatoes. Today's April 30th, and the green leaves have survived whatever that disease was, and the pruning we did.
What surprises me is that the birds, you don't have birds getting up to the strawberries.
I don't know, but see all these cherries? If you want to, eat some of them, there's more than people are picking. So, I don't know. I guess, these will be done this month, but they're hanging on pretty good.
So who put in all this? This is all the heavy work putting in these stakes. And
Yeah, Brian, the owner,
he did all that.
and that guy who just drove by, they were out here pounding them in. Then we all had to weave the strings through the poles, and then we had to...
These planted?
These were planted in probably, the same time as the strawberries, just after that. So maybe late December or January, yeah. And they weren't seeds that went into here. We had planted the seeds separately, and then they went in as little tiny plants.
Okay, you raised the
At home,
seedlings.
I put mine in not before the 30th of May, and I have tomatoes up until the end of October. So that's about it. You have them from January till almost June.
Well, what was interesting is we planted some plants as seedlings, like those ones across the street back in September, and they didn't start producing, and they're still green and just producing now at the same time as these that were planted later. It was kind of like they just all produced at the same time, whether they were planted 2 or 3 months earlier or not. It was kind of interesting.
Yeah, so it's not the land, it's not the soil they were planted in, or?
I don't know. I'm thinking...
Well, I think it's a combination, because my father always told me you could put it in the ground, but if the ground wasn't warm enough or stayed cool, the plants would grow, but until the soil got to a different temperature, then they
wouldn't produce. Huh. Well, then that must be what it was.
Plant it at the same time.
Or stagger it, and they still don't produce until...
Not until they're good, then Mother Nature.
Yeah, exactly. That. Yep, there it is. So what would have been your ideal size to have picked that?
Now, there's another one in the back.
That's the perfect size.
Oh,
right there.
okay.
I had one.
So you didn't plant any yellow squash here then?
Not the regular yellow. I planted some of these.
Those are patty pans?
Patty pan yellow.
Okay.
And, now I picked a bucket.
There's a
full.
huge patty pan down here.
Yeah, in the middle there.
Good grief.
And there's
There's several in
Now, what all did you put in this soil?
there. We had some compost. I used some black cow.
Here's a zucchini that you're gonna miss.
it was black cow, peat moss,
Back there,
some chicken fertilizer that was ground up,
away from the other side.
and the dirt, just the regular dirt. He mixed it. He dug 2 shovelfuls deep
Okay.
and built
Mixed
it up,
it all up.
and went a little higher.
You can go through squash every day and miss some.
Yes.
I picked about a dozen in here Sunday.
Huh? Wow.
And you're gonna have a dozen more. Look at all
I
these
know.
blossoms here.
Right. Look at our tomatoes here.
Yeah.
You see them?
Yeah, we were just saying, no matter when we planted the tomatoes, they all seem to be
All got ripe
getting
behind
ready
you.
at the same time. Because these were just planted in February. And see, these are green, those are green, but they're of size.
Here's what should have, these green beans should have looked like right here. See all those little ones on there? But it's
That's the Blue Lake pole beans?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The rabbits had a field.
So do they need to go higher? Is that what they're trying to do?
Yeah, they'll go all the way up and then they'll start back down.
I see.
I had some in here. Yeah, I put some white
Oh.
patty pan too. I made a casserole with them the other night. Just chopped them up and put a little chicken stock in it and cooked it.
You didn't peel it.
Didn't peel it. Mashed it up. It was just as soft as could be with some onion and cream of mushroom soup.
But they're good, but I can never get, maybe my knives aren't sharp enough because I could not get through the shell of it.
I tell you, I had a zucchini last night for supper that I fried.